Hey folks, Mike Benzine here, and welcome to Thursday Night v Supercars America's Week 12. Had to skip last week because my connection issues have been getting so bad that I just couldn't drive the car. And then, when all hope was lost, I went to leave for work yesterday, and as I was walking out the door, I noticed there's a cable company truck messing with the wire leading into my apartment. So, we'll see. I also got a lot of help between now and the last time you saw me from Greg Carr. He remoted into my PC, or I streamed my desktop to him, and we did a bunch of stuff with my router. We got a bunch of that stuff sorted out, so thanks a bunch for him for getting that squared away. We're gonna see. I tried it last night, and it was all going good up until like the very last lap of practice that I turned, and I got a bad page fault error, or packet loss, or whatever it is. So, knock on wood, it's been decent tonight, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're at Twin Ring Motegi, Mobility Resort Motegi. I still think I should call it Twin Ring just because it sounds cooler. This is a neat track. We used to come here all the time. Haven't well, I take that back. I think we've been here once. I think we went here a season or two ago with these cars. We've always done the east layout at night, though. I have no notes for the full course, which leads me to believe that the last time we ran the full course at Motegi was probably with the Gen 1 car. So that's to put some perspective to that. So it's not that much different. It just basically adds a couple more corners and changes like one little section around, but it's still kind of a cool course. We got 15 cars here tonight, which is a little light for a track, I feel, that's this size. But like I said, I'll just be happy if I can get to the end without my connection flaking out. So let's see where we qualify. We're currently sitting 11th. That's all right. I mean, I'm right behind Cam, so Cam and Christian. So that's not too bad. Connection's still holding, so that's good. That's the best part. So I'm just going to drive the car, and we'll see what happens. I'm not even going to pay attention to the connection black box. I'm going to try not to. If it fucks off once, then I'll be staring at it for the rest of the night.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
I kind of like to be on the other side of the grid. Where did I start? Where am I starting here? 11th. Means this place must have a backwards grid. Interesting.
Half the field is on the grid. 5 cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
iRacing は世界で一番いいレーシングシミュレーターです。ぜひ日本でご登録お願いします。
Everyone's gridded. Green flag, green flag. 20 more laps this time by. slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Thurs at the start-finish line. Now. You're in fifth. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Car's tight. I think I know why. I know what's wrong with it. There's nothing I can do to fix it. So we'll just deal with it.
Okay, punch it. Great job. 10 to go. The leader's fitting now. car right. Clear on the right. You got 5 laps to go. You have about 5 laps of fuel left. 2 to go. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Last lap. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Checkered flag, checkered flag. Good job, very good job. Box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Ah, that'll do. That will do. Not by any means a spectacular night, but I finished the race and didn't have any connection issues, so I'll take it. Yeah, car was tight, and I kind of thought that that might happen. In practice, getting ready for tonight, I thought about making the car a little bit more aggressive handling-wise, going up on the roll centers, and then I thought, yeah, but then that's really going to increase the chances of me doing something stupid like looping it out or wrecking during the race. And if I finally get over this whatever issue I was having with my internet connection, just to wreck the car the first time back, that's really going to sit bad with me. So I went conservative. I went with a car that was drivable. Yeah, and it was tight. And I'm surprised that when I came out of the pits after the pit stop, I checked the first set of tires that came off the car, and wear was actually pretty even front to back. What do these look like? Yeah, I mean it's for the loaded side of the car. Yeah, 76% tread on both ends. So not really sure what to make of that, but the car felt tight. It was I would say neutral off. There were a couple times where I got a little out of shape. I kind of pushed the definition to neutral, but generally the car was neutral off. The problem is it didn't get on corner exit. It didn't get down into the track in a way that I was comfortable with. Like I was always having to hesitate a little bit before I really planted it, and I think that's where I was losing time to a lot of people. I could keep up with them. I could keep up with these guys, you know, pretty much anywhere else under braking, even through the turn. But yeah, corner exit I felt like is where I was really struggling. And this is a really start-stop track. It's almost like a street circuit. It's lots of, you know, sharp, abrupt turns. There's a couple of double apex turns in here, which I've struggled with those my entire life. Yeah, just not conducive to not necessarily conducive to my driving style. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I do plan on racing the Friday night race as usual. When I'd like to raise the roll centers up, but I'm definitely gonna have to practice with it a lot that way, just to make sure that it can go a whole race without going totally off the rails. My fear is that the car is going to become really hard to drive. It's going to take that issue that I'm having with corner exit and make it even worse. And quite frankly, I am like running out of ways to tighten this thing up on corner exit. I'm not sure what the deal is. I've got like no rear sway bar in it. I've got tons of front sway bar in it. The roll centers, I don't think I've used the high roll center setting all season. So I've hardly even used the medium. It's been a lot of low roll center trying to keep the car flat and stable. So I don't know. Yeah, I've got a bunch of spring split front to rear, predominantly stiffer in the front. So yeah, I'm not really sure what is missing from the formula here, because that's kind of been the story of the whole season. Is the car will get tight on entry and they'll get squirrely on exit, and I've been juking with it all season long, and it just it comes and goes, but it's always there. It's never, you know, quite entirely gone. So I don't know. I'm not really sure what's got to change, but yeah, we'll try making the car more aggressive for tomorrow, and I don't know. I guess worst case scenario, I'll have to adopt a lighter left foot or right foot. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Where did we end up? So we started 11th, finished 9th. Not bad. Not bad at all. So there's a little bit of attrition. There's a lot of fast guys behind me. I don't know what happened to Andrew Dutch Trent Bennett, and I think Trent was the one that went twirling off on the start. Alex Moss, I don't think he even connected really. But I always say I race what shows up. If people want to crash and drop out and give positions to me, that's fine by me. That's a them problem. I'll gladly take them. So yeah, we'll throw some stuff at it and see how it runs tomorrow night. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.